Political prisoners embark on hunger strike in Iran's Evin prison. Two Iranian political prisoners, Soheil Arabi and Jaffar Kashani, held in Evin prison, have gone on hunger strike to protest the continued detention of Farangis Mazloum, Arabi's mother. The two political prisoners started their hunger strike on Friday, September 20th. In an open letter, the political prisoners said, "Hear the sound of our protest. We heard your protest from inside this prison. We don't want a tyrannical regime. By going on hunger strike, we political prisoners incarcerated in Evin prison will join the opponents of the dictators, and we demand the overthrow of the tyrannical regime. Wherever we look, we see poverty, economic divide, and tyranny. Silence is complicity with the tyrants." Bahai faith members sentenced to 12 years imprisonment. Two Iranian Bahai women, Kimia Mustafavi and Kiana Razvani, were sentenced to a total of 12 years in prison. According to the verdict issued by the Revolutionary Court of Command, the Bahai women were each sentenced to 5 years in prison for membership in Bahai community and 1 year in prison for spreading propaganda against the state in favor of opposition groups. The two Iranian Bahai women had been arrested on January 19th by the state security forces. The UK says Iran is responsible for attack on Saudi oil facilities. Britain has concluded that Iran was responsible for attacks on oil facilities in Saudi Arabia, UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson said Monday. The United States and Saudi Arabia have already blamed Iran for the September 14th strikes on two Saudi Aramco oil plants that initially halved the country's crude output. Johnson told reporters on a plane to the United Nations General Assembly in New York, "The UK is attributing responsibility with a very high degree of probability to Iran for the Aramco attacks. We think it very likely indeed that Iran was indeed responsible. We will be working with our American friends and our European friends to construct a response that tries to de-escalate tensions in the Gulf region." British Foreign Secretary Dominic Raab also said it was very likely that Iran was responsible for the attack. He said on Twitter, "The UK believes it is very likely that Iran was responsible for the outrageous, unlawful attack on oil facilities in Saudi Arabia." Boris Johnson says it's time for a new nuclear deal. UK Prime Minister Boris Johnson said it's time to strike a new nuclear deal with Iran, breaking ranks with European allies France and Germany, who are still trying to preserve the 2015 agreement that Donald Trump withdrew from last year. Johnson told Sky News on Monday in New York at the UN General Assembly, "Whatever your objections to the old nuclear deal with Iran, it's time now to move forward and do a new deal.